Connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your options.
Hello everybody, and I want to welcome you to my broadcast and how irritated I am at Ubisoft and their fucking Rainbow Six Siege game that made my system crash 3 times to the point where it wouldn't turn on. And then I had to call Sony to fix my shit, and I finally got back on today to talk about Ubisoft and their shitty fucking games. And, you know, in my opinion, if you're a AAA company, you got at least 200, 300 people working on one fucking game. That's why it's AAA. And you can't make a legit fucking game where you have motherfuckers with Down syndrome with an IQ of fucking 50 working in your tech support, making your fucking bin files or whatever for your game. Like, you guys are fucking retards. I could make a game within a year, just like that. Better graphics, like your release trailer video. Better fucking graphics. Same style of game. And it wouldn't have none of them fucking problems. Because unlike you, I'm fucking intelligent. You motherfuckers are hiring motherfuckers out of the gutters because your game is trash. Straight up. Like, I have never experienced that much bullshit with a AAA game. Like, you guys, you gotta be hiring people with mentally, and like, no disrespect to anybody that's mentally ill, but I'm not saying like mentally ill as in fucking, you know, people who like have disabilities. I'm saying on an educational scale of these motherfuckers, every one of them's got 8 to 12 years in college. I mean, what fucking college did you go to? University of fucking idiots? Like, did you get your fucking education off the movie Waterboy? Huh? Because obviously, I mean, I don't got words to speak on how pathetic that is. Like, how do you fucking do that? How do you make a game that doesn't work right and you have that many people working there? How? I've made games before. No, they're not AAA games because I'm not on a AAA company, but I guarantee you every one that I made, they were on Android and a couple on Steam, had the quality of a AAA game. Took me a year and a half to make. And most of them were like Rainbow Six, actually. But I wasn't putting a AAA price on it. They were like 10, 20 bucks. You guys can go check them out on Steam. I don't fucking understand. You have all this fucking money. You have all these people. You have all these resources. You have all this stuff to make a good game. But yet you still bring out a fucked up game. Like, obviously, your company either doesn't have anybody that has any interest in making video games anymore, just doesn't give a fuck, and they'll just slap some shit together like a fucked up sandwich at an Italian restaurant and just throw it to you, and you'll get food poisoning. But instead of getting food poisoning, you're getting stressed out over some fucking retarded game that you paid a AAA price for that ain't AAA quality. Your games are fucking retarded. I won't ever buy an Ubisoft game again, ever. That's the last one I'll ever buy, because I'm not even gonna ever play it. I deleted that shit. I fucking took the disc and I shit on it, just like I should after I put it in a grinder, flush that bitch down the toilet. Because your fucking game is trash. You don't know how to make video games. You don't know how to make bin files and certain types of servers that connect with the right type of bin file for a game. And anybody who makes games or, you know, shit on computer, you know what I'm talking about. And so do you, Ubisoft. You use probably a more advanced one, but what a bin file, or maybe it's not even called a bin file on whatever you use, but you have no reason to fucking make a game that shitty. You have more than 100 people guaranteed if it's your AAA company. Otherwise, you're just dirt cheap and don't give a fuck, you know. But you have, if you're a AAA company, you guarantee you have more than 100 people working on one fucking game. I don't even comprehend in my mind. Even if I had an IQ of fucking 5, I wouldn't comprehend how you could come out with a game that's shitty. How? How? How do you do that? How do you even fuck up a game with that many people working on it? How? It makes no fucking sense. This is what I'm just using this as kind of like my video. This is what people look like after they play Ubisoft, because they end up getting suicidal and, you know, jump off a few bridges, throw a piece of metal in their head, gouge out their fucking eyeball because they're stressed the fuck out. You know, just looked all fucked up because, you know, they're just so damn stressed out. They come out looking like fucking Snake on Metal Gear Solid after playing an Ubisoft game. There you go. I mean, if you're playing Ubisoft games, this is what you're gonna look like afterwards on the inside. Mentally fucked up and stressed out. Probably 10 years off your life from being stressed. I never played so many fucking games in my life that were this trashy in this generation. It's not just Ubisoft, EA, fucking Call of Duty, World War II. That's why I didn't buy that shit. I haven't bought a game in a while, like, that's even new, because I know all these fucking new games that are coming out are trash, and they're only for the money. They hype up a video. This is what they do, and I'm telling the truth to everybody. If you watch this video, they hype up their fucking, you know, channel, you know, World War II, Battlefield 1, you know, all these videos, Star Wars Battlefront, and then what do you get when it comes out? A shitty loot box, money-based fucking game that has nothing to do with having any fun at all. The only fun you get is to spend money to see what you're gonna get in a loot box or a alpha pack, you know, or something of that sort of nature. So the only way you get to have fun is making a video, like all you fucking retarded YouTubers that sit there and just go with the flow and just accept the bullshit, because otherwise, you know, your big companies will, you know, say, well, oh, he's not making our company look good, so we're gonna have to take away our publicity statements with him and fuck him. Yeah, because you ain't got the fucking balls to tell him how it is. Me, I got the fucking hairiest nuts a man could fucking have. And I'll straight up say, them motherfuckers need to get out of the fucking gaming community because they don't know how to make shit with the games. And honestly, the only games I played, and I want to congratulate the companies on this that have actually made legit games. Naughty Dog, From Software, a lot of Japan studio games, Hiro Kojima games, You know, honestly, I think any game that I bought that's been made here in the States where I live at is fucking a greedy whore loot box game. Basically, any game made here by Americans are games that are made by greedy fucking assholes that don't give a fuck about their customers and just hype up a commercial, and then what do you know, your ignorant ass American, your normal American, which is an ignorant American that's lived here, that remains ignorant because that's how everybody wants them to be, that has a big business, ends up buying the game because they see a commercial and their eyes light up with their 50, to 80, no, I'll say 50 to 120 IQ. I'll give you that. And basically says, well, oh man, I wish I hadn't bought this game. Well, that's because you're ignorant and fucking retarded and you watch videos instead of listening to what somebody has to say or doing your research on all this bullshit. See, I used to pre-order games. I don't no more. Reason being, because every fucking game that's been coming out since 2014, 2015 maybe, has been nothing but shitty ass fucking games. And if they're not shitty, they're pay to play. And if they're not pay to play and they're shitty and they have fucking server issues, or they're both, like Rainbow Six Siege, loot box based alpha packs. That's your loot boxes in Rainbow Six, okay? If you need the explanation because you ain't got the fucking brains to understand, okay? And then on top of that, ripping off Call of Duty off of just one mode, search and destroy, okay? There's number two that makes it just even shittier. And then destructive environment, Battlefield. Rip that idea off because they ain't got no ideas of their own. And then shitty hit point registry, lag issues, frame rate issues. You put a breach charge on the wall and it doesn't even blow up till like 10 minutes later, and then you're fucking dead because you put another one on and it blows up in your face. And you're willing to fucking pay for that shit? You guys are fucking retarded. I tell you, the only games I've really had fun with are free ones, honestly. Because half them free games don't have any issues. And they're free! These AAA games like EA's Battlefront 2, fucking World War 2, Call of Duty, have just been all loot box, shitty fucking games. You know what, I'm just gonna stop recording this video because I'm probably gonna be done doing videos because nobody fucking listens, and the ones that listen are just too small of a community of people, and it's fucking sad because of people being ignorant and buying these games. Or maybe you're just fucking addicted to them, or maybe you're just depressed and have nothing else better to do than fucking play a game. And I don't know, the consumer that buys the game allows the producer of the games to fuck you over. So if you keep buying their shitty games, they're gonna keep bringing more shittier games. If you quit buying these fucking shitty games, they'll straighten your shit up and make good games. Other than that, this is how I look. This is what I look like on the inside. Just like, fuck. Why? Why? Well, peace out. Wow.